Hey everybody, how's it going? This is TurboJim, and I'm back to play more of the Stanley Parable. But when we left off last time, we learned the narrator's a jerk, and and that he really does not take kindly to us not liking his game, and the narrator's a jerk. So let's get going again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
To the meeting room. Meeting room, I'm looking for the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure, why not?
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, deeply, madly.
You're creeping me out now, dude. You're really creeping me out.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. I think we've done about all of our options up there. Let's take this door.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What is that? I wanna push your bike. Before I do that, I'm gonna look around. Anything in here that's interesting? Nope, guess not. Let's go. Whee! Whee! Whee!
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Nope.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Sure.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left? Okay, that way. Let's go.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Excuse me.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
You figure out where you're going, or open all the doors and let me figure out where I want to go by myself.
Now, let's see.
We have no use for you.
Down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Suddenly, truck. With this lights on. On like what I'm guessing, this is like the third floor of an office building. Well,
no, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Elevator's
Stanley,
over there.
close your eyes. Okay,
Nope, not looking.
Okay. We just have to get back to
Close my eyes. Not looking.
Who
No,
am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. However, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
I don't want to.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track. Okay. From the top.
No. You jerk. You did it again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What?
Wait, what? No,
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I didn't do
Did you
that.
move
That's
the story
all.
somewhere, or hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah?
It was
Yeah,
right here
you
just
wrote
a
the
minute
story.
ago.
You fix it.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
The doors, the doors, the doors. Hey! Where am we going now? Back to the way. I saw a sign. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever
Wait,
been on. I can
what?
promise you there definitely
How did I
was a
loop
story
all
here
the way
before.
back?
Do we need to restart the game again?
How?
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Ugh. I was exploring that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the
Possible
other
that you're an
direction
idiot
and see if we
and a
missed
jerk,
anything?
and you need to shut your face. Back we go. Wait. Has that always been there? I hate Monday. I agree.
Aha!
Why?
I knew we'd miss something. The story.
Quit.
Here it comes.
Oh, stop it. Wait a second. I've just looped in more than a square already.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This isn't spatially possible under normal circumstances.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
This looks like
Is
an
that correct?
office.
Do you remember,
Haunted
Stanley?
houses
Well,
attic.
do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey!
Congratulations!
Hooray!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid
I
off. So,
win!
good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work
I
for
most
that
certainly
win.
did too.
Some
I put in
people
more
went
work than
fair and
you.
square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this
Pansy.
time. I have to restart.
Ah. Stanley
All right,
Parable
I've got a
Adventure Line.
solution. All right,
Adventure
I've got a
Line.
solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
But why does it make me want to go that? I want to go back this way. I want to go this way.
No, I'm done. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Sorry, I'm just exploring. Excuse me for being curious. Jerk.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
You're getting ultra
I think
super
what we need
meta,
right now is a
ultra
bit of music
super
to lighten the mood.
quantum physics. Oh, well, this is nice. Wait, no, wait, hold on, wait about why? How about it? How do you? You can't do that. I'm gonna give up. I'm just going this way.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a plant. I'm going this way. Adventure line! What line is it? The
we're back at
adventure
the office.
line!
No.
Wait,
Line.
what?
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Should I go that
Is
way?
any of this ringing a bell?
Or that way? This way. I don't know what to do. I am confused. This is start again. I am confused. I guess we go this way. Wait, how will we get back here again?
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
I told you to watch your mouth. And you, restarting again. Why? Hello? Are you still angry about last time?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we?
Well,
make
I
our
am.
own
I
story?
can't speak for you. You're not showing a lot of us.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in? Well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I like that idea. We get to see new area. You're gonna do this.
Yes,
crazy
this is
square
exciting.
thing to me again,
Just
aren't
me
you?
and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
You have wrapped me
I'm
into a
ready for
corner.
it.
I cannot get out of this suddenly pathway. How do you do this? This is not physically possible. I guess this building is a little bit of wibbly wobbly and timey-wimey. I don't know.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Ignoring the line. Ignoring the line. It's not there. 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 I think I've totally just acknowledged its existence the whole time I was saying that it is not there. Wait. Doorway!
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is
I'm
in
picking the
our
right
control.
door.
How
No, left door.
important
Left
we
door.
mustn't
Right,
squander
right.
the
I'm
opportunity.
going backwards.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere. which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And
technically, by that statement, yes.
Then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
But I want to go through the left door. I can't go through there. Right door? The confusion ending?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really...
Stanley dies at the end.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
You've been doing it just fine every time.
I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
You broke it.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
You broke it.
Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
I like to jump out of my chair when that happened. I nearly turned it over.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, it seems that every
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
You know what? We never went downstairs. I wonder if there's anything downstairs or if this is a big waste of time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope, going downstairs. Nope, 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 nope. Is there anything under the stairs? Hey, there is stuff under the stairs. Can't pick it up. There's stuff under the stairs. How is there a car in the basement? In a room with no doors big enough to fit the car?
Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh,
he considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
You put me in an infinite loop again.
None of it made any logical sense.
Maybe if I go through the loop really
he began
fast,
to make
it'll
other
break.
strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I can't see my feet!
Close automatically behind him wherever he went.
Yes.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yes.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
I'm
dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh,
No.
what relief Stanley felt
No,
to
because
have
when you know you're
finally
dreaming,
found
you
an
can control
answer,
it.
an
You don't.
explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I
I'm still
suppose
betting
I'll
on the
wake
fact
up
he's
soon.
crazy.
I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Hey!
Then he
I
imagined
am
himself
flying
soaring
off the
through
ground.
space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yes.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley,
That's
who found it
no, but
particularly
you can't.
strange.
You're gonna
I'm dreaming about
warp
a voice
my
describing
brain
me,
hurts.
thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Yeah.
And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
No.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Maybe.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Nope. Totally not gonna happen. We're back here. Still.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, thanks for that.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood staring down the body. She turned and ran.
Chicken. Help report man. Don't you restart me again. You're restarting me again, aren't you? You did. Okay. There's only one more thing I can think of I want to do, and I'm going to try to get it done in this video too. When I went off
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Oh, I'm suddenly up here. You'd think I'd be able to walk over that. Not let me walk up there again. Oh well. Lights. Let's click on the lights. Maybe that's what we need to do. I have no idea. It's interesting how there's nothing but white out the window. I want to know why I can't jump. I'm going to check the settings for the... I can duck. I do not have the ability to jump. I mean, I know there was a, what you call it? Let me go! Narrator man, got anything else smart aleck you want to say? Hello?
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Don't care.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic, like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
What does it mean a mixture between a bigger and a smaller version?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Moron.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you almost... Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Going through the blue now, going to the red. I already done the whole thing with the blue door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
No.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
Wait, you put me in another infinite
just the way
loop,
you're doing
haven't
right
you?
now. Don't you
You
see
jerk.
that it's killing us, Stanley? I
Infinite
wanted
loop.
to stop.
Stop it.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Infinitely black room of infinite darkness, and I'm not even sure there's a floor there. Ah! It's a warp point. Not really a warp point, just loading screen. Ay, 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 this thing will tear your brain out through your ears.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes.
This is actually quite nice.
Beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Unless something starts happening, I'm going to try to find a way out of here because I'm getting bored. That's actually really nice color effects down there. Somebody spent some time and some money on that thing. Ah, they changed colors too. Yeah, I'm bored.
No.
Wow,
wait.
this is colorless.
Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
You say anything if I go back out here?
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Nope, I'm going back the other way if you're going to say something new or give me something to do or something. Nope, I'm going back the other way.
No! What did we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
What did we achieve?
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you? Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, this thing makes you jump off a building? Really? Really, game?
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
You know what? I do it to spite the narrator.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Give me something in this room. Oh, this could
There.
make people...
See? This is what you
issues.
want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Alright, I'm bored again. I'm going back. I'm going to end the game by throwing myself off the stairs.
Stanley, go
number of
back.
times.
There's nothing good that can come from this. No. No, no, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Well, make something happen in the other room. I'm tired of standing in these rooms and not doing anything. And I do this to spite the narrator. I hate the narrator.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Do something for me in this room.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Alright, that's it. I'm going to jump off the thingy again. It's the only entertaining thing to do here, apparently. Going to jump off the thing.
No, perhaps not.
Going to jump off the stairs.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll
No.
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
I just
You
hate
are
you.
literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
You
Am I reading the
are just a
situation correctly?
Yep, pretty much so. You're a jerk. I don't know, give me another storyline or something, but other than that. Wait,
Maybe
why am
you're
I
just
not
getting a
dying?
kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
You never
I guess
wanted
that was
us
too
to get
much to
along.
ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yep, restart. And that's, I have to say that ending's pretty sad. I don't like that ending. Oh, we got papers back again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I want to walk on top of that desk. Ooh, so do I.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't know what else to do. I think I'm gonna cut this here, and I'm gonna keep trying to do that warhead ending thing and see if I can figure out how to get through there. There might actually not be any way to get through it, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. I think that's about it. This has been TurboJim. I actually really enjoyed this. I don't know if I'll have any more videos after this or not, but let's just assume that I won't and say I really enjoyed this game. It did seem to get a little repetitive at points, but I don't know. It's got so many crazy endings, and I'm willing to bet I didn't get all of them because of obvious reasons. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's when I bought this game, it was on the Steam Winter Cyber Monday sale. So it I paid $8 for it, and I would be almost willing to say it would be worth the 20, especially if you can keep finding the other endings. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and check me out on Facebook and Twitter. If you like the video, make sure you click the like button below the video. And if you're enjoying what you see, you can subscribe for more awesome videos. Tell your friends. It helps spread the word on both Facebook, Twitter, and just conversation too. And I believe that's it. Thank you for watching this video.